Dustin, good to see you. Today we're going to talk through the three biggest retirement expenses and how to control them. The good news is the recent passage of the big, beautiful bill means that we are going to have a little bit more wiggle room with our expense number one, taxes. We'll get into it. But first, Dustin, we have to underscore the importance of these expenses being part of your financial plan, or you may run out of money. So first, though, you need a written income plan. The only way to combat the possibility of expenses exceeding assets is to have that written plan, written retirement income plan that takes all of this into account, which is why that is usually step number one with you and your clients.
Let's talk about a couple of studies. So Charles Schwab, a study from Schwab, says that retirees who have a written plan save twice as much for retirement than those who don't. More importantly, a study from T. Rowe Price says retirees with a written plan have 60% higher levels of confidence in their retirement than those who don't. So one of the biggest benefits of a written plan is it's going to allow you to sleep better at night.
Exactly.
And it's important to point out, we're not talking about a one-time plan and a one-time benefit. Once you build that plan, you can go in, update that plan on an annual basis, so it will serve as a guidepost in the years as you go through retirement.
Yeah, well said. It all comes down to peace of mind. So let's talk about our largest known expense. This is taxes. Again, Dustin, I know that we've talked a lot about strategic tax planning, and explain how the passage of the big, beautiful bill kind of weaves into this, please.
Sure. I'll get to that in a moment. But the importance of taxes for most people can't be understated. It's something that can shift the whole curve of your retirement. If you can spend less in taxes, be more tax efficient, it effectively increases your returns. It can make your retirement more sustainable, or it can mean you pass on a larger estate to your heirs and your beneficiaries. So that means things like having the right investments inside the right accounts to be more tax efficient. It means spending those accounts in the right order. Simply doing that one thing, Vanguard says that can add more than a full percentage point to your returns over the course of your retirement. But the big, beautiful bill, big news. So the tax rates we got in 2017, record low tax rates. In fact, those tax rates before that first bill was passed, if we talk about a married couple earning anywhere from $50,000 to almost $400,000, they're paying about 25 to 50% less than they were on the same income prior to the 2017 tax cuts. We almost lost the opportunity to do things like Roth conversions at these record low tax rates. They were set to sunset at the end of 2025. With the big, beautiful bill, those rates have now been made permanent. When we use that word permanent, however, it's important to remember we've got record low tax rates. We also have record high deficits. So there's no guarantee that those tax rates won't go up in the future. And there's probably remaining pressure that to do that, to raise those rates in the future. So we've got a new chance to continue taking advantage, doing some planning like Roth conversions that was set to go away at the end of 2025. Don't know if it's right for everyone watching this video, but it's certainly right to consider those moves.
Right. Absolutely. All right. Now let's talk about our largest potential expense. That is healthcare.
And when we talk about things like a long-term care event, I hear this all the time. I hear, hey, Dustin, we understand this is a huge expense. We understand it can be catastrophic for our retirement. We feel like we're in a position where we can't afford to insure against that risk. I understand it's a big problem. What I want the viewers to understand is there are often multiple ways to put at least some coverage in place to insure against that risk other than traditional long-term care insurance. For example, there are a lot of life insurance policies today that in the event of a chronic illness, that policy will pay out the benefit or some portion of the benefit that would have been paid upon your death, pay it to you while you're alive so you can use those funds to help cover your chronic illness. Likewise, there are annuities out there that offer various long-term care benefits and riders. And often when we talk about these alternatives to traditional long-term care, in some cases, they may be options that are easier to qualify for or more cost-effective options than traditional long-term care insurance.
And then last, we have the silent thief, inflation.
Inflation, right? The spending that you're going to experience at the end of your retirement isn't going to resemble your spending today, not even a little bit.
Right.
If we use 3% as an example, if we assume a 3% inflation rate, here's what that means. Every 24 years, the value of your dollar is cut in half. Your purchasing power is cut in half. So at a 3% inflation rate, 24 years from now, everything that you're buying today will cost twice as much.
Wow.
Now, if you're just doing your planning, looking at your situation today with a yellow pad, a pencil, and a calculator, you're not going to see this. The only way to see this and to plan for it is to project your spending, your inflation adjusted spending out for the rest of your life in your retirement. Project that out, project out the benefits you've got coming in with cost of living adjustments. So it all boils down to the only way to prepare for inflation is to have a good written plan.
Right. Certainly, they all kind of interlock together. I know you very much enjoy putting these puzzle pieces together for clients because, again, everybody's plan is going to be different and uniquely tailored to them. So, Dustin, if somebody would like to talk through these expenses, make sure that they are a part of their financial plan, what's the best way to reach you?
Give me a call or a text at 830-476-2505 or reach out on the website to book a free chat at longlivemymoney.com.
Great. Dustin, thank you.
Thanks, Aaron.